Shalom, welcome to HeComethWithClouds, GMSLondon, giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the both honors of the elders, the apostles of GMS, honors that led to the brethren, the highways by his truth and all sincerity. Okay, just a quick video. And we all know what was happening last week with the cyber attacks that were going around, crippling all these systems, man, causing all this, this chaos to consume the people, man. People, starting to get at the wits over it. It's been stopped now, but this article here is saying here that a second one has been set up, or is in the making, to continue what this started. Okay, now this caused a big disruption to elements of society that we're all used to having access to. Okay, here in the UK, one of the biggest ones was the NHS, which is the health service here. People couldn't reach their files and shit. Okay, and people weren't being allowed to come in and out of the hospitals and all that kind of stuff. While this was going on. Okay, the software itself was being called ransomware because it was basically you couldn't access your files unless you paid these dudes monies to unlock it. Okay, but what we have here is the second coming of this, so to speak. Okay, it says here, hackers, this is from the Daily Telegraph, right? It says that hackers released second stolen cyber weapon to criminals. Okay, because we all know, it's been released that this software, this malware, or whatever you want to call it, man, was a product of the NSA. Okay, these are used as cyber weapons to cripple economies and all that kind of stuff. Okay, which in towards the end here, man, cyber warfare plays its part in the collapse of this society, man. Okay, the end of this world. We always talk about the collapse of the financial districts and that. Okay, how this place is just gonna plummet. Okay, for whatever reason, be it via war, plague, or whatever, man, these economies are gonna dip. Okay, and and people are gonna find out that they've been bankrupt. Okay, you ain't gonna have no money, no nothing. Okay, and resources are gonna be restricted. Okay, and all of this stuff, man, and people are gonna go for a tough time. Okay, we always speak about this in prophecy. Okay, we all know this is what is going to happen. Okay, but things like this, what we saw, the past week with the hacks. Okay, that cyber warfare is going to play its part out here, man, on the people, not even just against nations. That these warring nations are, cyber attacking, hacking each other. Okay, but it's going to play its part in society too. Okay, and things like this could lead to the economic collapse, man. Could be, amongst other things, man. This is just another facet, because many things can and will lead to the collapse of the economies, man. Okay, which is gonna, World War III is gonna be off the hinges. Okay, because that's what all these nations are gonna be heading towards, man. Is this World War III? So depending on the order of things, but like I said, these hacks are things to come, man. And obviously that little scenario didn't last too long, but the second one is already up. Okay, well, let me read this quickly. Right, it says hackers have reportedly adapted a second cyber weapon stolen from US spies and released it on the internet to be picked up by criminals. Okay, so it's out there. Okay, for those tech geeks out there, man, I don't know nothing about hacking and computer programming, but there's a lot of guys, that are going to be interested in getting their hands on that. Okay, so just a matter of time, really, man. Whether it be them tech geeks in ISIS or whoever they to set up to be the boogeyman to set up the next attack, in this digital, in this digital sense. Okay, we'll see. Whoever it is, but guaranteed it's going to be made, use of and used against the people, against these nations and so on and so forth, right? So the new hacking tool also exploits weaknesses in older versions of Microsoft Windows software, okay, which is the world's most used operating system in the world. Okay, which is also an NSA project. Okay, so with the so-called founder Bill Gates or co-founder or whatever, But it's funny that of course they're gonna know all the loopholes, all the spots, its weaknesses, and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So like the stolen tool that formed the basis of last week's WannaCry attack. Okay, that's what they were calling it, right? So the tool called Esteem Audit has been adapted and is now available for criminal use, and is told the Financial Times. The leak raises the prospect of another wave of cyber attacks. Okay. Alright, so Britain's cyber spies are calling on the skills of bedroom computer whiz kids to battle the ransomware threat, which has struck more than 150 countries and crippled parts of NHS. Okay, that was what was happening here in the UK. The whole thing went global, and attacked a lot of these other nations in different parts of their industries, man. Okay, which means it can fuck up the whole economy, man. It's possible to fuck up the whole economy with cyber attacks, just purely by cyber attacks. Okay, before economy would dip, you'd be going through recessions and that kind of stuff in your country. Would be going to war, over it, trying to gain some resource back or whatever, man. And you go through crashes and shit. Okay, where we got to do is read up about the Great Depression and stuff like that, things that led up to that, and things that happened after that, and so on and so forth. Okay, but now we're into a new age, man. An age where everything is digitally connected. Okay, which they call the Internet of Things. Okay, that is their ambition. The elite's ambition is to have everything connected via this internet. Okay, so all these electronic devices are able to communicate with each other. Okay, which goes into the wider thing, or the greater thing with the RFID chip. Okay, that the elites plan to put in all these people. Like I said, the devil, the so-called white man, is the author of all these things. And like I said, the NSA created Microsoft. The NSA created this malware. Okay, now they know all the ins and outs about these RFID chips now. Okay, and it won't be a thing for them to hack you and once everybody's good, this is how they're gonna gain complete control. And once if it was possible, man, and they managed to get everybody implying with an RFID chip, man, they would have complete control over you, man. Especially with the system that they are currently designing around us. Okay, with this Internet of Things and all this technology with the RFID chip, man, it's in all parts of society. Okay, and we speculate in certain ways, because we used to say, or we still say, that the elites, they'd be able to kill you off, man, if you're not obedient. Okay, you got this chip and you're not obedient. There's ways to kill you off, man. To mention things like cyanide in the RFID chips, for those chips that were laced with cyanide and that kind of stuff, and they'd be able to release that, which they've been in development. So that's that's not a far-fetched statement. Okay, they've been developed. Okay, but they also can play with the frequencies of the RFID chip, man, and kill you internally, man, through fucking up all the frequency waves within your body, man. Okay, this shit can be hacked, and they're the masters because they're the ones that made all the technology for it. Okay, and there ain't gonna be no counter hacking. Okay, there ain't gonna be no loopholes left open because they made loopholes purposely, man. It's like when they design all this engineering stuff, they design things. It ain't designed to last, man. It's designed to break down. Okay, it's not designed to last forever. Okay, and it's the same kind of thing. They're not designing perfect systems. They're there to be exploited. So when they're ready, they can exploit it. Okay, and that's what you see it. Okay, continuing here, it says amateur cybersecurity experts and freelance enthusiasts such as the 22-year-old server critic who stopped in Friday's attack, whatever. They're trying to enlist people now. Okay, no, it's whatever, man. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to read the rest of it, man. Because it doesn't really give me what I want. But basically, it's that cyber warfare is going to be a thing. in this grand scheme of things, okay, which is the elite's new world order, okay, which is what they're trying to achieve, and they're going to use all their tools and all their devices and all their methods to bring this society down, okay. And what you saw here is just a test of what they can do to economy by a simple hack into the system, man. Imagine if that was the financial district that it attacked, okay. All them banks and trading rooms and shit like that, man. This place, it'll fall. It will fall, man. Your bank accounts, man. But that could be next. You know, you might not be able to draw no money out of your banks. Could be next. You know, however they play it, man. We just have to wait and see, man. But like I said, you know, this is just another facet of the downfall, the collapse of this system. Okay, and we see the kind of effects that it can have. Just last week, man, and we obviously waiting for the second part of this attack for whoever, you know, gets their hands and uses it on this new software, man. But anyway, like I said, it was just a quick one. Actually, before I leave, let me get the scripture right. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 14 says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and their course of their action shall stand in their power." Okay, because once this place collapses, man, it's going to get real ugly real quickly out here, man. Okay, people are going to be attacking each other, fighting the government. People are going to be starving. Okay, people are going to get martial law on the streets. Okay, there's going to be so much chaos, man, and that's the desired effect of the elites, is to cause this great chaos, man. And like I said, they have many facets, you know, that they can use and will use to accomplish all of that. Okay, and you go and see how it's going to play out, man. We just stay locked in, tuned in, you know, staying diligent and circumspect. You know, we go see all this stuff unfold, man. We go see it, you know, where it leads to. Well, you know, with that, brothers, I'm going to say shalom until the next video. Say shalom.